Today we're revisiting Dragon Ball GT to prepare for the highly anticipated Dragon Ball Sparking Zero and the new anime exclusive Dragon Ball Daima. Let's get into a little nostalgia and explore our key takeaways from GT. If you watched GT on Crunchyroll, you might have noticed that the intro is different from the one that was featured on the Funimation dub that many of us grew up with. The nostalgia of that original intro is hard to beat, and it's something small I wanted to call out here before we start. Let's talk about the One Piece influence in the first half of GT. The journey of Goku, Pan, and Trunks in the early part of the series definitely feels reminiscent of the Straw Hats' adventure. Traveling from planet to planet is a concept I feel Dragon Ball doesn't take advantage of enough, and I wish GT leaned even more into this style. It would have been nice seeing Vegeta, Gohan, and Goten potentially join the adventures as well, adding unique character interactions that could have enhanced the earlier parts of the series. Luffy's dubbed voice actress plays GT Goku in most modern iterations of the character. I personally prefer the deeper voice that we see in the anime, but we don't mind this change in the games.
I don't care how strong you are or how much negative energy you have, because none of that's going to make a bit of difference.
Really though, my size has nothing to do with this.
One of my key problems with Dragon Ball is when I compare it to its peers like Naruto and One Piece, Dragon Ball feels the most like the Goku show.
I wish you'd understand! There's no way we can fight them without Goku!
Let's take for instance Oob in this series. He's a character with immense potential, especially given his background as Goku's student, and the fact that he absorbs Majin Buu, who's one of the strongest characters in the verse. If we're lowballing, he should at least be stronger than Goku and Vegeta in every form besides Super Saiyan 4, but yet, he's regulated to the sidelines even when he's present and clearly needed. When you look at the other missed potential like Goten and Trunks, who could have played a vital role in the later half of the series with an older version of their fusion, or Gohan literally doing anything at all, we can clearly see the supporting characters in this series don't play as vital of a role as they could have.
Manju, go to your village and get your family to safety.
While GT introduced some iconic moves like ×10 Kamehameha and ×100 Big Bang Kamehameha, these multipliers were never used in the anime English dub. Instead, they seem to debut in the Budokai and Xenoverse series years later. While both Goku and Gogeta seem to utilize these moves in the series, I was surprised not to hear the multipliers mentioned. I always thought those were some of the coolest moves, and I still have both equipped to my Xenoverse character today. Another reference I noticed was Vegeta's final Shine attack. We see it in episode 44 when he fires it at Super 17 as a Super Saiyan. While most interpretations have Vegeta in Super Saiyan 4 while performing the move, I was happy to see Bandai pull this directly from the anime to make it a staple of GT Vegeta's movesets in future games. With Dragon Ball Daima set to premiere in a few days, it has drawn many comparisons to the GT series, and we're curious to see how these elements might carry over. With Goku and his friends shrinking down in size, there's a nostalgic twist that echoes GT's more adventure format in the early parts of the series. We'll be tuned in to Dragon Ball Daima and Sparking Zero when they release in a couple days, so make sure to click that subscribe button for future uploads. Finally, let's shift to one of the standout moments of GT, the final episode, Until We Meet Again. This episode delivers one of the best farewells in the entire Dragon Ball franchise. The emotional weight, the nostalgia, and the bittersweet nature of Goku's departure has left a lasting impression on many of us. It captures the journey of Dragon Ball beautifully and serves as a reminder of how much we've grown attached to these characters. Rewatching GT has not only reminded us of its unique contributions to the franchise, but also prepared us for the excitement of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero and Daima. With epic battles and new adventures on the horizon, there's so much to look forward to in the Dragon Ball franchise right now. But that's it for today's video. Again, we're going to be playing and reviewing both Dragon Ball Sparking Zero and Daima when they release in a few days, so make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, peace.